So before we get into today's show, one of the things we want to remind everyone is that WNBA superstar Brittney Griner is still being detained in a Russian prison, and there are sources that are saying that she may be detained till this month, May. The date is to be determined, but I think it said May 18th from what I read here. But it's important to know that none of us should forget her name and the fact that she's still stuck in Russia. It just makes us wonder what's happening regarding the negotiations of her release. Folks need to understand that Brittney did not disappear. There's just way too much going on in the world, but it's very important here, you know, to keep her name in mind and know that we as Americans are praying for her, you know, so, and hoping that she'll be back in America safe and sound here. So what do you think? What do you think, and what do you think the current administration is doing regarding the terms of her release here?
Well, first of all, as a positive, I'm glad that there is at least kind of a date or a date range in talks of maybe when she could be released, because for so long we were kind of just in the dark, and I can't even imagine how her family and her wife must feel.
About what you said about the date, them having that pre-trial detention, they have to stay in the facility for as long as they can, for how they have to before their trial. So it's definitely sad, but hopefully after she gets the trial done, then she can be released and back home safely.
I mean, listen, because the thing is, they say that it's around May 18th or somewhere around that time frame that she'll be back, she'll be out of Russia, hopefully safe and sound, but we'll just have to see what happens. But Brittney Griner's wife has spoke out about this in the WNBA star's arrest, and her name is Sherelle, just so everyone knows here. But she said that she loves her wife wholehearted, and so this message comes as one of the weakest moments of her life, where she understands that many of us have grown to love Brittney Griner over the years and have concerns and want details, and they want us to honor our privacy and their privacy, I should say, and continue to work on hopefully getting Brittney Griner home safe and sound here. So, I mean, I just hope that they don't extend it to a different date. Like, are you concerned about that here?
I'm hoping that they don't extend it. Definitely after her trial, she should at least be able to be home until they figure out what's going on after that. Based on what you were saying about us supporting her here in America, I think that we've been doing good with that so far. Some WNBA players have been speaking out in terms of getting WNBA players to work more in the U.S. so they don't have to go overseas. So hopefully we'll see some change there as well.
Because hopefully, look, and because everyone needs to be mindful that Biden and Zelensky are doing all they can to, because obviously we all know Putin is a war criminal, as Joe Biden says it, but I don't know why people are criticizing Biden when he said no, that he's not a war criminal when he is. Because people got to remember, when he heard that question the first time, he didn't hear it clearly because he was in a group of loud people where after an event had took place here. People are not understanding that. And I don't understand why people are just so close-minded and just gotta lash out of nowhere when you're not even paying close attention.
Picking out the small things.
Really gotta pay attention to detail.
Going too fast and everything else. But anyway, but listen. I think we should all say a prayer. Let's just gather our hands and just say a prayer here. Dear Lord, if you can hear us, we are gathered here together in prayer. Please make sure you keep us all safe and away from evil. Make sure WNBA player Brittney Griner gets back to the USA safe and sound.